Welcome to Broadway night. Masquerade themed. Now shoo, peasant, shoo! That means you too. Faster, faster! And now I would like to welcome to the stage the lovely Miss Jacobs.
Thank you. Go ahead and give Masquerade a hand, our company. Well, we're so excited to be here this evening for Broadway night. Thank you so much to our families. You are absolutely the most supportive and kind and generous set of individuals I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. And although this year didn't end the way that we anticipated, I'm so grateful to be here, happy to be able to continue to do Broadway night and prepare for Beetlejuice and celebrate the hard work that everybody has put in, from the brand new 6th grader all the way to the graduating senior who's been with us forever. So this evening, I want to encourage you, first of all, take all the pictures and videos in the whole wide world. Usually we're telling you to put your video cameras away, or, because we're under some sort of contract with MTI. Tonight, we have no contract, so please take all the pictures that you want, take all the videos that you want. The second thing is cheer. They've worked so hard, and so feel free, really get into it and give them all the love and encouragement that they deserve. Number 3, buy stuff and give us all your money. Back in the back of the house, we're so grateful. We have a team of parents of students who are going to ITF, which stands for International Thespian Festival. This is a festival that takes place in the summertime, and all 50 states are represented, as well as individuals from around the world. And they go, you have to have placed a superior in whatever it is that you competed in, whether it's acting, or musical theater, or dance performance, or technical theater, lighting design, directing, it goes on, playwriting, costuming, the list goes on of the things that are available at ITF. It's an incredible experience. We had the pleasure of going last year and taking our one act, Antigone Now, which we're very, very proud that won that award last year and had the opportunity to take it. And this year, you're going to see one of the selections that's going this evening, featuring Isabella and Leanne. Fran and Jamie got superior rating, so congratulations on that. They'll be taking that to ITF. So please donate, buy stuff. We got popcorn, we got candy, we got dirty sodas, and we have shirts. Please buy them. We don't have room to store them, and we really could use them gone. The other thing I wanted to mention is this Sunday at the Smith Center, we're so proud. Descendants of the Musical is featured as a finalist in the Nevada High School Musical Theater Awards. And Dominic Steinmetz had an opportunity to present his lighting design. So can we give it up for Dominic? The fact that Dominic was a finalist in the Jimmy Awards against all these theaters that have full setups and things like that, and he has a total of 12 front lights and 12 back lights to work with on some truss structure in a cafetorium is just next level. So we're very, very blessed to have him. He's always learning and he's always teaching, and I think we're building the theater for Dominic. Everyone else just gets to come and enjoy it. So for those of you who are new to us, we are indeed building a theater. It's these windows right here, there will no longer be windows. That will be attached to our new theater space. So that's where it's going if you're wondering where it's going. This summer, they will be pulling up all the parking, so they'll do the parking in the south area first. So when we come back to school in this fall, all our drop-off and pick-up procedures will be different. But it'll be a good different, and so, we really believe that change starts with me, and we have positive attitudes, and we know that change happens. And so, that being said, I'm really grateful for your flexibility. These kids and this thespian board that's currently operating, their ability to just jump right in and say, okay guys, here's what we need to do, let's plan for next year, has been incredible. So I'm excited to introduce our musical later this evening. That has been largely supported by the students. In addition to Jimmy's on Sunday, Miss Trinity Bryant, right over here. So Trinity played Mal in Descendants in one of our casts, and she places one of the vocal finalists and will actually get to sing on the Smith Center stage on Sunday. So we gotta get her a costume because all our students went back to Meadows and they want her to sing in costume. So we're reaching out to Star Costume and Makeup to get a Mal costume for her. But my advice to you is if you need to go. Tickets are between $10 and $30. You cannot go to a Smith Center show for that cheap. It's so fun. I've gone for the last several years in a row and we haven't even had anyone performing in it. It's just so much fun to see the talent in town and celebrate these kids across the valley. And then it's even more fun than to watch the National Jimmy Awards that takes place in June. And last year we had a kid from Las Vegas win the whole darn thing. So it's really, we have an incredible talent here in Las Vegas, and I'm really blessed that we have so much talent here at Sky Pointe. So enjoy the show. Later this evening I will be coming up to present some awards that we've never been able to have before, so I look forward to that as well. But without further ado, I would like to introduce our first performance, which features Miss Claire Worthland and Rebecca Hardy singing Watch What Happens.
Right, what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write, how to write, what to write. This is big, but you don't screw it up. This is not some little review. Poor little kids versus rich, fruity, sour versus hot. It's a cinch, it could practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Because as I may have mentioned, I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Well, that plus a scream and a 10 angry editors. A girl? It's a girl. Who's she? Is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited in physical Best Actor and Actress for Orange is the New Black goes to Charles Miller and Rose Shields.
And the Best Actor and Actress for 10 Ways to Survive a Zombie Apocalypse goes to Adam and Danielle, Adam Vagoni and Danielle, I don't know how to say that last
And now I'd like to introduce Leanne and Isabella singing Fran and Ginny.
Janie? Fran? Oh my gosh, it's so long, yes. We don't know where to start, and so we say, how long has it been? We joke about our age and how the years just flew. We say we meant to write, as our friends always do. And are you still too smart? And do you still mix bourbon with gin? takes me for, until there's nothing more to say.
And now introducing Jake Mangelston with When Words Fail from Geraldine Hansen.
I never meant to make it such a mess. I never thought that it would go this far. So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say, something to say. Words fail, there's nothing I can say. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect girl who somehow could see the good part of me. I never had a dad who stuck it out. No corny jokes or baseball gloves. No mom who just was there 'cause mom was all that she had to be. That's not a worthy explanation, I know there is none. Nothing can make sense of all these things I've done. Words fail, there's nothing I can say, except sometimes you see everything you wanted and sometimes you see everything you wish you had. It's right there, right there, right there in front of you. And you want to believe it's true. So you make it true. And you think maybe everybody wants it or needs it a little bit too. This was just a sad invention. It wasn't real, I know. But we were happy. Guess I couldn't let that go. I guess I couldn't give that up. Guess I wanted to believe. 'Cause if I just believe, then I don't have to see what's really there. No, I'd rather pretend I'm something other than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. 'Cause then I don't have to look at it, and no one gets to look at it. No, no one can really see. 'Cause I learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I leave with the worst of me. What if everyone saw? What if everyone knew? Would they like what they saw? Or would they hate it too? Will I just keep on running away from what's true? All I ever do is run. So how do I step into the sun? Step into the sun.
Okay, I'd like to introduce now Dominic Steinmetz and Lourdes Neff to the stage to present One Act Awards.
Hello, my name is Lourdes Neff, and this year I had the pleasure of directing a one act with one of my best friends, Leanne Maynard. We competed at the Southern Nevada Regionals, and we ended up getting a superior, and we got second place by 0.6 points. But we couldn't have done it without our amazing actors and actresses, so I now present to you Best Actor and Actress for 21 Jump Street. Henry Ricks and Leanne Maynard.
Hi, I'm Dominic Steinmetz, and I was the proud director of the Queen's One Act and 6 Period Intermediate Theater. I would like to present the Best Supporting Actor of Queens as Ephraim Bingham. Next up, we have the Best Lead Actress of Queens as... It's really a struggle. Husband Tanel and Lana Doria. As a tie. Last but not least, we have the Best Lead Actor for Queens as Corbin Alex.
Now we can do the photo op.
Next up, I would like to present Haley and Ali for What Is This Feeling from Wicked?
Dearest darlingest Mumsy and Popsicle,
My dear father,
there's been some confusion over rooming here as she is. But of course I'll care for Nessa. Of course I'll rise above it. For I know that's how you want me to respond. Yes, there's been some confusion laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing.
My head is reeling.
Yellow. My face is flushing.
What is this feeling? Fervid as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing,
Unadulterated
loathing,
for your face.
your voice.
Clothing.
Let's just say I loathe it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Hard to admit, it came on fast. Still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life long. You're good, you're just too good. How do you stand it? I don't think I could. She's a terror, she's a tartar. We don't mean to show a bias, but to live that you're a martyr. Well, these things are sent to try us. Forced to reside with someone so disgusting and fine. Just want to tell you, you're all on your side. We share your world. What is this feeling so sad and new? I got the moment, I laid eyes on you. My baby's rushing, my head is feeling. We love it all. What is this feeling? Does it have a name? Yes, loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. But I do admit it came on fast. Still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing for forever. Loathing, truly, deeply loathing you. My whole life long.
More shield with the life I never led.
I've never talked back, I've never slept late, I've never sat down and told to stand straight, I've never let go, gone with the flow, don't even know really why. I've never asked questions or taken a dare or danced on a table or laughed much too loud. I've never quite dared to leave myself out, I've just been too scared I might fall. And all the feelings unspoken, all of the needs unfed, I have left of the life I never led. I've never gone surfing or ran with a crowd or danced on a table or laughed much too loud. I've never quite dared to leave myself out. I've just been too scared I might fall. I've never seen Paris so naked, been kissed. I've never quite realized just how much I've missed. And what did I get for hedging each bet? Another regret, and that's all. And all the wishes unasked for, all the needs unfed, they're all I've left of the life I never led. Now that you've given me one little taste of it, and now that I know what I know, well, how can we go on knowing where to go? And for all the years we've closed our doors, would you help me let go? Help me let go. reason to take, to not just obey but to choose. And I may not serve, I may not be right, but I have to know I still have a chance, and maybe I'll make a painful mistake. It's mine though to take or refuse, and all the doors yet to open, all the rooms I know. Getting bright, scary, and cool, but I'm standing tall, and I'm walking through. What's gone may be gone, but I will go one way and it's time to start living the life I've never I would like to announce Bryson and Naomi to announce the Follies Awards. I'm Bryson Hanley.
No, that's not right.
No, I'm Naomi.
And I'm right now.
We are here to announce the Best Follies Awards. I will start with Best Actress.
Best actress for Follies, Hero vs. Villains is Aspen Tennell.
Alright, and the best actor for Follies, Heroes vs. Villains is... Parker Quinn!
Next up is Trinity with My Days. Where am I? Where am I going? Is it somewhere that I want to go? And when I get there, is that where happy is? Or is it somewhere I already know? Sometimes I feel like I cry without a noise. Sometimes I feel like somebody chose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit here and stay. I wanna live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spent my day. I can feel something growing in small but detecting the ground. When I was younger, I could hear it, but it's back. It's my sound. Sometimes I feel like I lost my only voice.
I'm singing. Hello, I was the director for Puffs, or 7 Increasingly Eventful Years at a Certain School of Magic and Magic, one act for Young Wizards Edition. I promise I'll be brief, but this show won a lot of awards, so I want to give our actors and all our nominees the attention they deserve. Okay, this was my first show I directed, and it was insane because technically I am a student director because I'm a student, but Slots basically gave me all the freedom in the world to do this show, and I loved it. As nervous as it was also very exciting. I went through tons of iterations. We were supposed to do it April last year, and we moved it to October in 2025. So it's gone through a lot, and it's kind of crazy, but we did it. It was a very intense show for the first show I was directing. It had over 1,000 lighting and sound cues and over 100 props, but it paid off, guys. We got superiors. We submitted to the International Thespian Society to try and perform at the International Thespian, ITF, International Thespian Festival, on one of their college auditoriums. We sadly did not get chosen, but we did get superiors. We submitted a video submission, so thank you, Mr. Burnett, for recording our show. But on top of that, we did submit to showcase for main stage at Nevada Thespians at Boulder City High School, and we did. We went to Boulder City and moved our giant set. Huge thank you to Cody Simons for building our set and making it everything it was. He's an incredible couple. So yeah, we had a great audience, lively audience that was well deserved. But none of this, absolutely none of this would be possible for our 15 most dedicated actors for Puffs. And I like to, even if they don't win one of these 5 awards, I want to congratulate them and thank them for their incredible hard work. For putting this show on in 2 months, from August auditions to October showtime. So now it's time to celebrate them. And let's get on to the awards. The award for Most Valuable Player MVP for Puffs is Isabella Burnett. The award for Best Supporting Actress for Puffs goes to Maura Shields. The Best Supporting Actor for Puffs goes to Lee Hammering. The Best Actress for Puffs goes to Lourdes Neff. And the Best Actor for Puffs goes to Jake Mingleson. Now presenting one of my favorites, Alice Ballard performing She Used to Be Mine from Waitress the Musical.
It's not simple to say. No stairs. I don't recognize these shoes. isn't perfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. As life slips in through a crack and carves out a person who makes you believe it's all true. Now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I lost, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over, rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who'll be reckless just enough, who'll get hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to find just a little to bring back the fire and rise that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Now introducing Dominic, Naomi, and Madison with Old Friends.
Are you listening? No, 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 never ever, no.
Hey, here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few.
Hey, old friend, are you okay? Old friend, what do you say? Old friend, are we or are we unique? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You and I, we get continued next week. Most friends fade or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made and in a picture they'll do. But us, old friend, what's to discuss? Old friend, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few.
So, old friends, fill me in slow. Old friends, start from hello. Old friends, I want the when, where, and how. Old friends, do
burn out your lives, whereas old friends live and let live.
Good friends like and advise, whereas old friends love and forgive.
And old friends let you go your own way.
Help you find your own way.
Off when you're wrong.
If you're wrong,
When you're wrong,
Right or wrong, the point is old friends shouldn't care if you're wrong.
should, but not for too long.
what's too long?
If you're wrong,
When you're wrong.
The point is old friends do leave their brands on you, but old friends shouldn't compete.
old friends don't make demands on you.
Should make demands on you.
Well, don't make demands you can't meet.
Well, what's the point of demands you can't meet?
Well, there's a time for demands, whether you meet them or not.
I'm coming, wait for me. I hear the walls rip.
Hey,
Old friends, how do we stay? Old friends, who is to say? Old friends, how an old friendship survives. One day chokes out a laugh a minute. One day comes and they're a part of your lives. New friends pour through the revolving door. Maybe there's one that's more if you find one that'll do. But us old friends, what's in disguise? Old friends, here's to us, who's like us, Delview. And now introducing Apex Predator.
Starring Emily and Sadie.
and Sophie, Adeline, and Caroline.
Don't be fooled by the pink. She's not playing dolls. She's stalking the halls for the thrill of the kill. Every person in school is aware of her stare. When she tosses her hair, they go perfectly still. All her eyes say, don't attack me. Watch them sweat in pain and shame. Every food chain has its acme. Regina George eats steak. She's the queen of beasts. She can smell your fear in this biosphere. She's the apex predator, like a lioness. Only with the spur. Do not mess with her. She's the apex predator. At the watering hole, see the girls who were nice had to scatter like mice from a jungle cat. And though Janice is great, she does not have this power. People literally cower. Janice can't do that. Sis mark our territory as I follow in her train. I was victim, I was quarry. Now I take my name. She's the queen of beasts, and I'm in her pride. I have hitched a ride with the apex predator, and it's kind of fun when she bears her claws. When I'm safe because I'm with the apex predator. Did I think I'd be protected by my new exotic pet? Not a chance if she's suspected I was any kind of reproductive threat. But she doesn't know yet. No, she doesn't know yet. She's the queen of beasts. After species school, gotta keep things cool with the apex predator. So I'm Descendants Awards. Hi guys. So funny story, I signed up as a director for Descendants as a joke, but now I love it and I couldn't wish for another show like this. So let's get on. Our most valuable player for Descendants is Jorville and Cheddar. Our best supporting actress is Madison Overwatch. Our best supporting actor is Parker Quist. Okay. Best lead actress is Trinity Bryant. And lastly, best lead actor is Jacob Ingleson. Now I would like to introduce Miss Jacobs for more awards.
All right, so they really don't know who the awards are. I'm the only one who's known. I'll have to rethink the stapling situation next year. It's kind of entertaining. Okay, so I'm super excited about being able to present this next award. This is the first time that we've been able to do it. We as a conservatory have come together and decided what a performing arts letter would look like for each of our tracks. And we all are pretty united in a couple of recommendations or a couple of requirements. The first one is that you have to be in conservatory for at least 2 years. And then you have to go to a certain amount of festivals, depending on if it's choir or band or orchestra. We'll kind of decide that. For us, it's going to be that you have to have been in conservatory for at least 2 years and have competed in Nevada Thespians and done one of the main stage musicals. So, as in whether that's as an actor or technician, I thought about doing thespian points, but you guys have like hundreds of thespian points and it just would have gotten muddied. So that was the basic recommendation or the basic requirements. So I'm very proud to introduce these. I recommend, you can call Jostens and get yourself a Letterman jacket. They look beautiful in a Letterman jacket. And then next year, we're hoping to roll out some conservatory jackets where you can, sport your letter on there. If you're sticking around and you'll be here next year, be looking out for that. I'm stalling because I think my alarm's going to go off to go tell me I got to go get my groceries, and I don't want it to happen while I'm giving an award, so I'm just going to turn it off. Okay, so our first, I'm just going to call these names. Please come up and get your letter. I really hope I don't miss anyone, and if I did, shout it out. And if I run out of letters, I've got more in my office and we'll grab you your letters. So I'm going to start with my seniors that are recipients. The first three are Isabella Purnett, Hannah Perry, and Madison Overwise. Will you hang out here so we can take a picture? In fact, why don't you come sit center, since there's lots of you. All right, I'm going to move on to juniors. We've got Leanne Manga, Morris Shields, Archer Bishop, I believe. Bryson, were you a conservatory member last year?
Only 1 year.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, and finally my sophomores. We've got Lee Hammering, Crozano, Lorda Smith, Emily Dillard, and Lana Doria. Okay, I'll get a video afterwards. So you guys, and as you know, conservatory is so close to my heart. It was something that it's been a labor of love to roll out, so congratulations on being your first recipients. Please take lots of pictures and then send them to me.
More stop viewing. More stop.
Wow, okay. I don't know what that means. The other one. It'll be a really great show. And so, to preview the show, we have our Lydia, Miss Madison O'Brien, singing Dead Mom.
I'm alone. I am utterly alone. Except for you, dead mom. Hey mom, dead mom, I need a little help here. I'm probably talking to myself here. But dead mom, I've got to ask, are you really in the ground? 'Cause I feel you all around me. Are you here, dead mom? Dead mom. Wow, this is the oldest house I've ever seen. You would have loved it, dead mom. Dead mom, I'm tired of trying to iron out my creases. I'm a bunch of broken pieces. It was you who made me whole. Every day, Dad's staring at me like, oh, hurry up, get happy now, mom. Forget about your mom. 'Cause Daddy's in denial. Daddy doesn't wanna be. He wants me to smile and clap like a performance scene. It's going for a while, but Daddy wasn't my dream. Mama, won't you send a sign? I'm running out of hope and time. I'll climb out my song by the so I can boardwalk on nuclear bomb. No more playing Daddy's games. I'll carry straight things don't change. Whatever it takes to make him say your name, Dad. I would love to introduce our thespian president, Isabella, to close out the night.
Hello, friends, and what a wonderful night it has been. Now, I have a friend with me. A little guy by the name of Columbus, made by our previous thespian president, Emma. At the end of the night, he will be in the custody of our next thespian president, which will be announced along with our ETO board after I announce Director and Technician of the Year. Now, these were chosen by Miss Jacobs Director of the Year was specifically chosen for the selection of plays that were all student-directed. I'd like to shout them out now. We had Thomas Bowler of 10 Ways to Survive a Zombie Apocalypse, Oliver of Orange is the New Glass, Leanne Manga and Lourdes Neff of 21 Jump Street, Naomi Howard and Bryson Handley of Follies, Archer Bishop of Puffs, and Lana Doria of Descendants. All right. And the winner of Director of the Year is Archer Bishop. Now, for Technician of the Year, we have Dominic Steinmetz. Our wonderful lighting designer. Come on, get up here, Dominic. Congratulations. Yes, get some pictures, because I'm going to make them go back when we announce our ETO board.
So cute. So cute.
All right, go. All right. Now, announcing our ETO board for the 2026 through 2027 school year. I will start from the bottom, okay? Our board members, Bryson Handley, Naomi Howard, Trinity Holmes, Archer Bishop, and Maura Shields. Our social media specialist will be Dominic Steinmetz. Our secretary will be Lee Hammering. Our treasurer will be Crow Zano. Our vice president will be Lourdes Neff Estero. And our president will be Leanne Manga. Come up and get your sashes, everybody. Sash time. The greatest honor I can bestow. Alright, is that everybody? I just want to say that these are my absolute favorite people in the world, and I'm so glad that I've gotten to grow up with them. Well, thank you all for coming out. This is the end. Thank you all. Whoa.